Hey, Haley. Man, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to have to shut that air conditioner off. It's a noisy son of a gun. It'll get warm in here. We've got a Sandy and a Haley and a Good W. Who's Good W? Groovy. So it's been a while since I've guided this particular topic. I broke out the recipe book just in case. I'm digging through the old cookbook, found a spicy one. I haven't done this one in a while. You know, like the teacher training practices I do, you probably know already that I start a few minutes late. I like to give everybody enough time to jump in. But I have found not everybody's clock is on the same schedule, and that's all right. Flip your camera on if you don't mind. That way I could best serve you. For 3 minutes, if you need to grab anything like a block or a strap, this I think I'm joking about that Snickers bar, but I'm not. I was guiding a practice at a well-known athletic club. Moment of sacred silence. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I'm like, what the heck is that sound? Further on throughout the practice, I'm walking along. I see next to one old boy's mat an empty wrapper for a click bar. I'm like, well, okay. Stranger things have happened. Shut off that air conditioner. All right, here's hoping we don't have any. Show up. Can everybody hear my voice okay? Yeah. You can hear me, raise your hand. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to mute everybody out. You do have the ability to unmute yourself. Chat there. I'm going in and out. How's it now, Sandy? Is it better? Okay. All right, we're going to get started here momentarily. Look, this is a Yin practice. There'll be some traditional things that you would find in Yin. There'd be a couple things that might be a little unorthodox. You know, just like if you were doing vinyasa or anything, any other practice with me, if I'm offering cues, shapes, positions that aren't working for you, you know, by all means, modify or just completely discard it. You know, this is your practice. Make it fit you. You know, this thing I do is very generic when I'm guiding you. So the onus is really on you to take these generic suggestions and make them individual, personal. You know, ultimately, this is a breathing practice first, sensation practice second, And, you know, it ain't never, ever, ever about how it looks. So we're just going to kind of check in and breathe and feel. And again, you make this your own. You know, adapt to how you need it. So let's begin in an easy seat, crisscross applesauce. We call it Sukhasana. You know, pelvic tilt is what it is. Just get your spine as erect as appropriate for you. Feel your sit bones grounding. You can place your palms down against your thighs, or palms up is cool, a little more receptive that way. Here's a fun one. Eagle mudra. You can hook your thumbs, see, eagle wings, and tuck into your solar plexus. Maybe you can cup your hands like cupping water, tuck it into your heart, and just bring the vibes on in. Just something that works for you. Let your shoulders find maximum distance from ears. You know, lips are together, but teeth aren't touching because we're not chewing. Breath begins moving in and out of your nostrils. Let your eyes close softly. You know, we're not trying to squint, just heavy eyelids. Yeah. Let your breath move naturally at its own pace, its own style, in and out. Maybe it's shallow, maybe it's deep, maybe it's one nostril or two. You know, whatever it is, just let it be natural. Anapana. And by that same note, let yourself arrive and be here now, just as you are. Whatever you got going on, whatever that looks like, feels like, it's okay. Just be here with me. Awareness of breath, watching your mind's eye, air, prana, in through your nostrils. Travel down your center to wherever it goes. It swirls. And effortlessly, it just exits as sweetly as it entered. And watching your breath, observing without bias. Letting the breath begin to reveal sensation. discovering the inhalations, they lift and they extend, lighten. Exhales, they ground us, releasing, surrendering. Just continuing to follow our breath. Maybe we start to see observation of thoughts. Maybe we can observe these thoughts rather than being the lead actor in the film. We can sit back and just watch the film. Becoming aware of little gaps, separations between thoughts, interstices. Let your breath take you right into that gap. I'll give you a few breathing suggestions throughout. But for the most part, you just stay with this natural cycling of air. And you find your mind drifting. Like what's on TV, what's for dinner, what am I doing tomorrow, what I do yesterday. It's all right, it's okay, natural. Recognize it and just come on back to the breath. Let that carry you into those gaps. In your seat, take notice of which shin is on top of left or right. So make your way, legs still crossed, to your back. Legs crossed, laying on your back. Make space between your low back and the mat and just slide your right arm, palm down, across your lumbar spine. Finding that spot in your right shoulder between too much and not enough. Once you're there, reach your left arm just up and around your head. Maybe rest your fingers next to your right ear. Gently open up the right side of your neck. Once we get into a shape, a pose, we find that edge, that sweet spot. You have three things. First, soften around that edge with your exhales, just melt. Second, Make any little fine-tuning adjustments. Finally, slip into stillness, eliminating any unnecessary movement. Take notice of where you're feeling the stretching. Is that stretch a compression, like squishing a sponge? Is it shearing, like twisting the sponge? Or is it tension, like extending, lengthening the sponge? Well, sure, it's going to get a little edgy. That's all right. You just breathe. Without any unnecessary extra motion, just begin to release your right arm from under your back. Release your left arm, bring it down along your left side. Whichever shin is in front or on top, just switch them real quick, like. And now bring your left hand under your lumbar, low back, palm down, dipping into your left shoulder. Right arm reaches around the top of your skull, fingers towards left ear, and just easy now. Open up the left side of your neck. A lot of these moves, it's just little movements, kind of like cooking with habaneros. Just a little dash will do. In this first phase of the stretch, while there's still time, Just mental note of what you feel in your muscle of your shoulder, muscle of your neck, hip, back. And pretty soon here, see if you can recognize the phase shift as the asana moves out of your muscle and into your extracellular matrix. You know, connective tissues, ligaments, tendons, fascia, and even the coating of your bone. Where we find the intelligence of our body flowing, or chi, spirit. Occasionally, in these long, deep, unfettered positions, we get the fidgets, the wiggles, thinking, you know, that's the body saying, I want to move. Is it that, or is it the mind? Well, we know we have equanimity. We can feel without reacting, maintaining calmness. In uncalm situations. In the very same manner as the prior side, just release your left arm. Easy, smooth. Other arm comes around. Just keeping feet flat towards the edges of our mats. Knees are bent. Let your knees come together, kind of like a teepee. Place your hands on your belly. Just be still for a moment. They call this a rebound. It's an opportunity to observe the shift, the wash of that physical stretch. Doing this, we develop awareness of the subtle body, the energy. stuff that flows through those connective tissues, meridians. No hurries or worries. Just hug your knees to your chest. Make a couple little circles, whatever direction you like. Just knees, hips, little circles. Or maybe big circles. Your circle. And then just go ahead and get the other side, the other direction a few times. If it ain't the same number of circles, it's all right. Extend your left leg long and lay it down on the mat, heel down, toe up. Kind of reach your heel away, find some length in your left leg. Bringing your right hand to the outside of your right foot, right knee bent, just a half a happy baby. I like you bringing the inner right thigh down along the outside of your right rib cage. Maybe over your next inhale, you can reach your left leg a little longer. The exhale that follows, maybe you can bring your right knee down a little deeper. Maybe. When those fidgets come back, you just stare at them, kind of like monkeys in the kitchen making a ruckus. You stare at them, they tend to quiet down. Keeping your right knee bent, your left leg long, your back on the mat. Just take a hold of your right foot with both hands and bring your inner right ankle right out in front of your face. Almost like a pigeon on your back, maybe. Shifting into your piriformis, that little strip of meat down deep in your right glute. You can remain here, or for something a little more, if you wish, in your right shoulder, inside, almost behind your right knee. Right arm goes around the back of your right calf and comes back to the outside of your right foot. Almost like wrapping your leg around your right shoulder. Some of these juicier poses, we kind of find the thoughts get a little more rowdy, and that's okay. The challenge, the work, is maintaining stillness throughout the rowdiness. Now, without anything too sudden or abrasive, unwrap your leg from around your shoulder. Again, hug both knees in. Just a couple breaths here. Now, continue hugging your left knee. Extend your right leg long and lay it flat on the mat. Distance from right heel to right hip. Before doing anything else, notice the wash of the stretch all around your right hip, thigh, glute. Now with our left leg, use your left hand to bring your inner thigh down outside of your left side body. Half a happy baby. Taking an unbiased inventory of adjustments and pops and shifts. Just subtle little communications from your sacred partner, your body. we've done the one side, so we know what's going on here. We're just kind of warming this side up to go a little deeper here in a moment. And just indulging in the flesh. Dwelling in the gaps. And it is sweet. You can stay in this half happy baby. Well, we can begin to get into our piriformis. Both hands on the left foot. Bringing your inner left ankle, inner left foot towards your face. Left knee off to the side, just opening up deep, deep, deep into your left hip. Push your right heel away. We open these spaces. We let light and air, life, let it in. Breath travels into these spaces. Sweeps out the corners, gets those cobwebs and the nooks, the crannies. The exhales, and baby, they just release that stuff right on out of your body. You can stay right here if you like. We're getting a little more juicy. You just bring your left shoulder inside and behind your left knee. You just swiggle it a little bit. Left hand, arm wraps around the calf to take a hold of your left foot from the outside. And now you just sort of have your left leg wrapped around your left shoulder. And just sort of taking notice of the feeling in that hip right there, your left hip. How are the challenges, the vicissitudes of life? How are they influencing the sensation of your hip right now? You know, whatever I'm carrying around in my left hip that is not serving me, may it please be taken away from me right now. And whatever is no longer vibrational alignment, may I please let it go, surrender it and release it. Non-abrasively, just unwind your left leg from around your shoulder and hug your knees. You know, it don't have to be a bear hug, just something sweet, gentle. Couple circles one way, couple circles the other way. And then place your feet on the mat again, knees bent, feet flat, about the width of your mat. Let your knees come together like a teepee, hands on your belly. Take a moment to observe the shift in physical sensation. You know, they got that saying, I feel it in my bones. You know, this right here is what they're talking about. Staying right on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, heels in towards groin. Just a supine butterfly. Supta Baddha Konasana. Laying on my back with my feet together and my knees spread wide. Bring the pads of your fingertips to your inner thighs, your femur bone, that spot where you tickle a little kid, right there, that crazy tickle spot. Thumbs kind of somewhere around your belly button. Inhale into your belly. Press your fingertips into your femur bones. Hold your breath for a moment, then exhale slow. Stop pressing for a moment and just be still. Keeping your hands just like that, fingertips in the inner thigh, thumbs kind of somewhere low belly. Inhale. Hold the breath for a moment. Push your fingertips into your femur bones. Push, push, push. Exhale, slow. Release that press. Just be still. One more breath in. Press your fingertips in the thighs. Hold your breath, but just exhale slow as you press. Release the press. Just be still here for a moment. I wonder, are your knees bouncing without you bouncing them? I wonder what makes that happen. Huh? It's kind of groovy. Bring your right hand to the outside of your right thigh and just rolling to your left. Gently close your legs like closing a book. Just come to that fetal position on your left side for a moment. We're not there for super long, just maybe 2 breaths. Come up to seated. We'll extend our legs out in front of us, heels down, toes up. And we'll just let the toes fall away and bringing the soles of the feet together in a big diamond, not a butterfly, a big diamond. Palms up for receptivity. Slide your forearms under your shin. And just take a breath and look forward. Breastbone coming away from pubic bone. Exhale and just fold a little deeper and just drop your forehead right to the insides of your feet. breathe. And right now, 7 different bodies, 7 different shapes. One sweet energy, love. Let your breath go deep into pelvic area. Let it scoop up whatever is not working for you. Exhale, just let it go. Notice any involuntary little wobbles, quivers. Just look at that. Just, be the witness, just observing and watching. This is how we strengthen our awareness of our subtle body. Our true self. And we develop a dialogue with it. With practice. Strengthens intuition, gut feeling they call it. Releasing your arms, come back up, shoulders over hips with a erect spine. Just leave that big diamond like it is. Be still. Notice any sensation of heavy. Come right into a seated butterfly. Palms against the mat, right behind your hips, fingers pointed to side walls or back of the room. And we're not going to look at lifting ourselves, pushing into your palms. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. Feel that from the center back all the way down to sacrum. Heart on the ceiling. Gaze at the sky, breathe. One long, steady inhale, lifting a little more heart. Exhale, release the curve. Bring your hands to the outsides of your feet, spine erect. Just each hand holding the outside of each foot. Thumbs wrapped around the toe, the big toe pad. Spine erect. Take a breath in as you Engage toilet muscles, this Mula Bandha. Exhale as you press your belly button towards your spine, Uddiyana. Take a breath in. Bring your chin, tuck it towards your chest just a little bit. Engage your neck. Holding all your energy from skull to root. Exhale, stay here with it, breathe it. Maintain those locks. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your elbows and just start to fold forward into this butterfly. Thumbs pushing into the pad of the big toe, opening the soles of your feet like opening a book. Elbows just against the inner thighs, helping you open a little more. The end of your exhale, drop your head. Whoa, breathe. Oh, that should feel pretty sweet. Rise on up out of that. With no hurries and no worries. Just bring your legs out front straight again, smooth. Noticing the shift, the body phase. Just be still for a moment with erect spine. Feel that stuff just washing out thighs, hips. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. You know, good story generally has a climax. See, we're going to make our way towards that now by bringing your right sole of your foot into your left inner thigh. Both the sit bones melting into the mat. Left hand around back of your left glute, hip. Palm pushing into the mat. Right hand outside of your left shin. Inhale, find some length. And breathing out. Pushing into your left hand, pulling into your right hand. Getting just a twist. Once you're in your twist, just let your right hand walk down the outside of your left shin. Maybe it goes to the ankle. Maybe it binds outside of your left foot. Left hand still pushing into the mat. Breathe in and find length between your breastbone and your pelvis. And breathe out. See if there's just a little more twist waiting to happen there. Maybe not. Maybe so. And just notice any involuntary trembling. It's okay. It's all right. It might be a little weird. Might be a little uncomfortable. As we stare at it with a calm, non-judgmental perspective, we notice it's okay. Bring your right hand back up the outside of your left leg as you come out of the bend, then come out of the twist. How about we switch legs? Straighten out your right leg. Tuck your left foot to your inner right thigh. Right hand comes around the backyard there. Left hand outside of your right shin. Start pushing into your right hand, pulling into your left hand. We're not really using force, aggression, nothing healthy responds positively to that. We're just persuading gently. The inhales are lengthening our spine. The exhales are just exploring our twist. And once you got it, start walking your left hand down the outside of your right shin. Catch you some ankle or maybe outside of your right foot. Just folding and twisting and breathing and feeling. Just letting it flow. Walk your left hand comes right back up your right leg. Once you're erect, you just release the twist. Both legs going out front long. Don't even miss a beat because there's a little more length to find. Inhale, lifting your heart. And then exhale, folding forward, grabbing ankles or feet, binding around. Look at your big toes and take a breath. Exhale, just dip into it. We are only here for just a moment, just a couple breaths. Hmm. Palms in the front of your ankles. Just straighten your arms, lengthen your back. Hang out here just a second. What's going on? Top of the glutes, bottom of the lumbar area. What is that? It's kind of nice. And you knew this was going somewhere. Let's go ahead and go there. Come seated upright, legs out straight. Step by step, Parivrtta Paschimottanasana. Bring your right arm, palm up, outside of your left leg. Your left arm is just kind of like a kickstand. Opening your chest over towards the left side of the room. And this could be the place to hang out. That's all right. Maybe we want a little more. Your right hand rolls over, palm facing the outside of your left foot. Just take a hold. Thumb down, pinky up. Just pulling into your right hand a little bit. Find sensation deep in left hip, low back. Opening up your twist. This might be enough. Well, maybe you want a little more. If so, just breathe with me. Inhale your left arm way up to the ceiling. Exhale, drape your left arm over your left ear. Bring the fingers down towards your right foot, and if you can get a hold of it, cool. If not, cool. Wherever you're at with this, it's just right. Right where it needs to be. Wow, all of a sudden, this practice stayed gentle but got rather challenging. When did that happen? Take your time as you roll your left shoulder down, closing the twist, releasing your right hand from your left foot, unwinding your right arm. Come up, easy, sitting upright. Make any necessary little adjustments. Let's get our other side. Left arm is just coming down outside of our right leg, palm up. Right hand is just like a kickstand. It kind of helps negotiate the twist. This is a great place to hang out. You can stay right here. It's cool. And for more, if you want more, continue to rotate your left hand over so palm comes outside of your right foot. Thumb down, pinky up. Just take a little grip there. Using your left hand, kind of pushing your right hip back, just anchoring, opening, creating some space, some sensation. You can stay here. Or if you want a little more, just breathe with me. Inhale your right hand up. Exhale, drop your right arm over your right ear and bring your right hand to your left foot. Maybe it binds. Maybe it doesn't. Wherever you're at, it's totally cool. Santosha is often interpreted to mean contentment. And this is true. We go deeper into that particular gem, we find it means acceptance, total, complete, radical acceptance. Whatever the thing is, the situation, the feeling, the asana, the challenge, whatever it is, okay. Whatever it isn't, okay. Start to look at things, whatever they are. The loving gaze, acceptance, unmerited favor. Rotate. Right shoulder down, releasing that twist. Release your left hand, unwrap it. And just come right on up to seated. Just take that right to your back. When you get to your back, open your arms and legs like a 5-point star. We call it pentacle. This will be our final pose for our final surrender. Just lay back, arms out like YMCA. Legs same way, but the other way around. And mind's eye across your entire body. Just notice the feel. Those feelings, those sensations. Give them a color. What color? Maybe some of them are red and very warm, cold and blue. Maybe soft, buttery yellow. What do they sound like when you listen? Maybe a hum or a buzz. What do they taste like? Sweet, candy. Maybe a little sour, vinegar. On the surface of your flesh. Feel contact with your mat. Hair brush your cheek, your shoulder. Sleeve of your shirt touching your arm. And the breath gliding across your upper lip as it exits your body. Use the tip of your thumb and brush the tips of your finger. The tip of your tongue, tickle that little spot right behind your upper front teeth. It's a gentle tickle. Extend and close fingers, wide hands, gentle fist, roll wrist, wiggle toes, roll ankles. Maybe biceps to ears, reaching hands and feet away from each other, big, long. Maybe melt after that for a moment. Yeah. And nothing too crazy. Just coming out of the stillness, but not all the way. Keep some of it. Just coming out enough to find a seated position of your choice. Ain't no hurries. Yeah. Just something grounded. And bring your palms together at your heart. It is my prayer that throughout your week you find yourself a little twisted. You can maintain some calmness, some stillness in that situation. It's always there, right inside you. We'll close out with one Om. And, you're welcome to do that with me or not. Either way, it's cool. Take a breath in. Exhale it all out. Inhale to Om. You have my love and my gratitude. Thank you. Namaste. Hey, y'all are unmuted. Welcome to speak up. Think yeah, everybody's still here. No, I think somebody. Hey, thanks y'all for hanging out with me this afternoon. That was that's a little bit different than the yin flow. It's not a little unorthodox, but y'all hung in there and did it. So very cool. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Steve. That was great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all know how to get a hold of me. If you got any questions or comments on that, reach out. I'm gonna upload this to yeah, this was recorded, but I stopped. Yo, I'm not put on there or anything. But I'll upload this and make it available if you want to do this again in your own free time at your convenience. It'll be on the YouTube channel. So, yeah. Assuming cooperator should be able here sometime today. I'm going to close out this meeting, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. And next Sunday, I got something in mind Sunday. It won't be yin. It'll be a little more active, but I don't really offer beginner, intermediate, advanced. Everybody, different levels come, and there's something there for everybody to do. So yeah, yeah. Anybody got any before I close it?
Thank you so much, Steve. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Steve.
Hey,
Steve, have a great week.
see you. Y'all have a great Sunday.
Bye.